What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your home for your crypto fix. I'm your host, Ripple Van Winkle. Hopefully, everyone's having an amazing day. It's Wednesday. It's live show tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love the live streams. Usually get a couple thousand people that turn out for them. Hopefully TikTok stays connected this time. We'll be answering all questions. We'll be reviewing the entire cryptocurrency market. What are we looking at? Why are we going down? What are the market makers really doing to us? In this episode, we're going to go over that Monica Long tweet talking about PayPal, which is very interesting because to me, it looks like we might be having a Ripple PayPal partnership going down. Now, remember, Brad Garlinghouse was on stage with the CEO of PayPal. We're going to look into Hyperwallet and who Ripple was partnered with that used Hyperwallet and who purchased Hyperwallet, folks. We got a lot cooking. We got a lot to go over. And then XRP's price, is this the bottom? Is this the greatest buying opportunity of a lifetime? Well, I got you covered, so stick around. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Bitcoin, $88,338. It's currently down 1.11% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum coming in at 2,457. It's currently up 0.82%. USDT and USDC both remain at their dollar pegs as XRP is a mean lean $2.27. Total cryptocurrency market cap hasn't budged too much, but it is trying to get back to $3 trillion, coming in at $2.9 trillion. Credible Crypto put out this tweet not too long ago, and it's been pretty freaking accurate. It told us how Bitcoin was about to develop, where it was going to go, and the areas we needed for confirmation. Let me blow this up for those of you looking at the screen, and let me break this down for you. He says we needed to clear about 106,000 to confirm the breakout on Bitcoin. Obviously, that didn't happen. Bitcoin has been stuck in a range between 90 and 100K, and if we actually zoom in even further on that range, it was really between 94 and 97,000. It was just chopping around and refused to break out before we saw this downside push. Well, Credible Crypto said if we fail to make the breakout above 106, pay attention because we could see some downward movement on Bitcoin. This is how he thinks it is going to play out. He does believe that we can sweep into about, 82,000, give or take, and then see a little bit of a relief back up to that $98,000 region before we get the one more retest right around 88K before the full send back up where we break above 108. We can shoot up to 115, 120, etc. This is what you should be paying attention to. When we look at Bitcoin, how low did it really go is the question. You can see the dip came in around 86K. And when we're looking at this, 86K, it kind of plays into this chop region. So could Bitcoin's downward pressure be done? Or do we still have some downward movement in it? Time will tell, but when we look at the chart and when we look at the 21, 8, and 50 EMA and moving averages, we are under everything. We have the strong reversal to the downside, which started yesterday. It has yet to recover. In order for this to recover and break back to the upside, we need to clear about 92,000. So we're not out of the woodworks just yet. Maybe we go up. Maybe we start the bullish push to the upside, but you know what the target is. It's 92K. 92K flips Bitcoin back over to being bullish. Michael Branch put this out. We got an article came out. It says XRP just took a serious hit, but some analysts think that this could be the generational bottom, the kind of dip that sets up a massive rebound. Here's the article right here. It states, looking at the past price crashes, XRP has a history of bouncing back stronger, and traders are now eyeing whether history will repeat itself. At the same time, to talk about another token that did a similar move, but it says XRP's latest price dip has sparked a debate among analysts, with some suggesting this could be a rare generational bottom, a level so low that it might not be seen again for years. Looking at the historical trends, XRP has faced steep crashes before, only to rally back even stronger. For example, in 2020, from the SEC lawsuit, we saw a crash, and in 2017 bear market, we saw XRP lose over 70% of its value before having a massive recovery. If XRP follows the previous patterns from both 2017 and 2020, we are looking at an absolutely amazing price recovery, price rebound that can get us between that $8 to $13 region. But remember the first steps, $4 to $5 by the end of Q1, beginning of Q2, which will open the floodgates for those higher targeted regions. Then we get this. Monica Long retweeted a Bloomberg crypto post talking about PayPal plans to integrate its stablecoin into more of its products this year in an effort to address all of its merchants' needs through a single platform. Monica responds, that sounds kind of familiar. RippleNet, their whole platform that they have set up for all the banks, financial institutions, payment providers to tap into. And it looks like PayPal is taking a play out of Ripple's book. Now the question is PayPal going to reinvent the wheel here? Or is PayPal going to tap into a solution that is already out there and created? Well, what gets interesting here is that PayPal purchased Hyperwallet 7 years ago. So it states that PayPal agreed to enter into a $400 million deal to acquire fintech Hyperwallet system. But has the company paid for processing payments for the acquisition using cash or XRP? I don't care about all that. What I care about here is that Hyperwallet is used by Amazon, Uber, WeChat, Airbnb, and HomeAway. Who remembers those slides from Stefan Thomas when he worked for Ripple? I believe it was around 2018, 2019. Where he was doing presentations, and his slides, he's talked about Airbnb. He's talked about Uber. And then when Ashish Birla mentioned Amazon at one of his press conferences, I don't say press conference, not the right word, he's not a sports player, at one of his demo showcases up in Canada, saying partners like Amazon. And then we find out about Hyperwallet, which many of us has forgotten about. But do not forget this, folks, that Ripple's payments partner, and they have been working with Ripple and using XRP for quite some time, Thunes, announced that they integrated Hyperwallet, which is a PayPal service. It states that the partnership expands payout options for merchants in the Asia-Pacific region, enabling HyperPay wallet customers to send funds to over 450 million mobile wallets and bank accounts across Bangladesh, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, South Korea, and Vietnam. It says the Asia-Pacific region accounts for nearly 70% of global digital wallet spending, according to the 2024 report by Deloitte. XRP plus Thunes. The question is Hyperwallet and PayPal connected here? And then listen to this little clip we got here. Let me make sure we got the sound cut over to the headphones so you all can hear this, because in this clip by Mark Yusko, it is talking about that XRP could be ordered as the base layer for national banking. Listen up.
That is likely to happen. The other stuff, there's a lot of talk that they'll expand beyond just Bitcoin to now, XRP and Cardano and Hedera. And look, those founders have been buddying up to the administration and to Eric, and I think Eric's driving a lot of this, his son. So we'll see. But the case for the strategic Bitcoin reserve, because Bitcoin is digital gold, everything else has different roles. Something that could happen, I don't know if it'll happen the first 100 days, Abs, but there's some talk. This will make the XRP people really happy. There is some talk that XRP could be utilized and or ordered to be used for a central bank digital currency or as the base layer for national banking.
Very interesting. Well, I mean, Mark Yusko was kind of tiptoeing around this, right? And seems like he was being very careful about what he said and how he said it. Like he was walking on thin ice here. But it's not the first time that we heard that XRP could be used for national banking or XRP could be used for central banks. I don't know, folks. Like, there is something bigger at play here. And when we really zoom out and we look what Ripple's doing and who they're meeting with, and, they're in with President Trump, and we're just waiting for this SEC lawsuit to come to an end, and they're one of the very few cryptocurrencies that has clarity within the U.S., and one of the few cryptocurrency companies are fintech startup companies which are building out on digital ledger technology that is still operating in the U.S. It's almost like they know the playbook, or they know that they are safe. Because if they didn't think they were safe and they were going to continue to run into issues with their business, they would have left the U.S. a long time ago. And we know that they sit on the board of the Federal Reserve, and we know that XRP is being tested in Palau. Now it's over in Brazil. We know about the test in Mexico, and Stuart Alderati writing a letter to the central bankers of Mexico about XRP, and we know the test that went over there with MoneyGram. There's just too many coincidences that are going on here. I think we will soon find out the true use case for XRP and the true partnerships that have been formed. Very bullish times ahead. I'm going to leave it like that. Look, wash your damn hands, be nice, and be kind to each other. Ripple Van Winkle is out.